Specimen of an Induction to a Poem by John Keats. Lo, I must tell a tale of chivalry, for large white plumes are dancing in mine eye, not like the formal crest of latter days, but bending in 1,000 graceful ways, so graceful that it seems no mortal hand, or even the touch of Archimago's wand, could charm them into such an attitude. We must think rather that in playful mood some mountain breeze had turned its chief delight to show this wonder of its gentle might. Lo, I must tell a tale of chivalry, for while I muse, the lance points slantingly athwart the morning air. Some lady sweet, who cannot feel for cold or tender feet, from the worn top of some old battlement hails it with tears, a stout defender sent, and from her own pure self no joy dissembling, wraps around her ample robe with happy trembling. Sometimes when the good knight his rest would take, it is reflected clearly in a lake, with the young ashen boughs, against which it rests, and the half-seen mossiness of linnets' nests. Shall I ever tell its cruelty, when the fire flashes from a warrior's eye, and his tremendous hand is grasping it, and his dark brow for the wrath is knit? Or when his spirit with more calm intent leaps to the honours of a tournament, and makes the gazers round about the ring stare at the grandeur of the bell dancing? No, this is far off. Then how shall I revive the dying towns of minstrelsy, which linger yet about lone Gothic arches and dark green ivy and among wild larches? How sing the splendour of the revelries, when buds of wine are drunk oft less, and that bright lance against the fretted wall beneath the shade of stately bannerel is slung with shining cuirass, sword, shield, where ye may see a spur and bloody field. Light-footed damsels move with gentle paces round the wide hall and show their happy faces, or stand in courtly talk by fives and sevens, like those fair stars that twinkle in the heavens. Yet must I tell a tale of chivalry. Or wherefore comes that knight so proudly by? Wherefore more proudly does the gentle knight reign in the swelling of his ample might? Spencer, thy brows are arched, open, kind, and come like a clear sunrise to my mind, and always does my heart with pleasure dance when I think on thy noble countenance. And never yet was aught more earthly seen than the pure freshness of thy laurel's green. Wherefore, great bard, I not so fearfully call on thy gentle spirit to hover nigh my daring steps, or if I tender care thus startled unaware, be jealous that the foot of other wit should madly follow that bright path of light, traced by the loved Libertas. He will speak, and tell thee that my prayer is very meek, that I will follow with due reverence, and start with awe at mine own strange pretence. Him thou wilt hear. So I will rest in hope to see white plains, their chase and lawny slope, morn, the eve, the light, the shade, the flowers, clear streams, smooth lakes, and overlooking towers.